Hello class. We are going to be talking about comparing and ordering fractions that we have done before in class where we cross multiply or the butterfly method. They're both the same. If you'll just bear with me, I'm having to use my mouse instead of the pens on the smartboard. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to talk about equivalent fractions first. And the first question is, what does the word equivalent mean? Equivalent means that a number or a set of numbers are equal to each other or have the same value. So let's practice working on two fractions to see if they are equivalent to each other or equal to each other or have the same value. Let's start with 2/3. Oh, I don't like that 3. Let's change that. Let's start again. We're going to start with 2/3. 2 out of 3. 2 is the numerator, the 3 is the denominator, and we're going to see if 2/3 is equal to or equivalent to 4/6, which also is 4 out of 6. 4 is the numerator, 6 is the denominator. What we're going to do now is called cross multiplying, or some of you know it as the butterfly method. Well, we're going to see, well, 3 times 4 equals 12. So 3 times 4 is 12. And we're going to put that right here, right above 4/6. That's the fraction. Now we're going to cross multiply the other side. Well, 6 times 2 is also 12. So they both have the same value. Now cross multiplying or the butterfly method is a trick or a shortcut. It's easier for students to do since they do not have a visual display of the models in front of them. Most of the time, there will be a picture that'll go along with these fractions, but this is the next step up, and that we've talked about it in class, so they should be able to do it. So now that we see that 12 is equivalent to 12, we know that these two fractions are in fact equivalent or equal to each other. So yes, these are equal because they share the same value. Now we're going to talk about ordering fractions or comparing fractions. First question is, what does comparing mean? So compare means to evaluate the numbers to determine which number is greater than, less than, or equivalent to another number. You could compare and order numbers from two separate numbers all the way up to 3 or 4 numbers. It's just a matter of determining which value has the most. So let's start. We're going to start with two separate fractions. We're not going to use the 2/3 and the 4/6 that we used earlier. We're going to start with two different fractions. Let's use the fractions 4/5, which is 4 out of 5. The numerator is 4. The denominator is 5. And then let's do 2/3. We'll take, well, not 2/3. Let's do 2/6, 2/6, since we used 2/3 up here. So let's do 2/6. Well, the first thing we do is we're going to cross multiply. That's the easiest way, unless we have a visual representation of both fractions. So we're going to cross multiply just like we did before. So we're going to start here. We're going to cross multiply. Well, 5 times 2 is 10. So the value of 2/6 in essence is 10. So now we're going to cross multiply 6 and 4. And the value of 6 and 4 is 24. So because the value of 24 is greater than 10, 24 is more than 10, has the most value, this would make 4/5 greater than 2/6. So we would represent that with some comparing symbols. Let's get rid of these. And most of the kids call these alligator mouse. I don't really like to use the term alligator mouse. When we read math, it's just like reading and reading. We read left to right, and each symbol has a certain meaning, where this would be 4/5 is greater than 2/6. I hope this was helpful, and keep practicing, keep trying. The more you do it, the easier it's going to be, and the more it'll stick in the head. So this is it for comparing and ordering fractions, and until next time, have a great day.